Hello YouTube! Welcome back. Today I would like to talk to you about Dark Souls. I've been playing a lot of it. I am enjoying myself, even though I suck at the game. But I'm still enjoying myself, even to the point that I bought this game guide, the official game guide for Dark Souls. It's a huge book full of pages with walkthroughs, with levels, descriptions, with all the enemies, strategies, and all that. And it's just that sort of game that you want to invest in. You want to finish till the end, even though it'll take you hours on hours on hours. What I really like, first and foremost, about this game is that it sort of gives you this whole world that is so full of despair, and it looks really depressing and dark. And it's just what I think probably how hell will look like. It's a place you just don't want to be. And that is also, of course, enhanced by the fact that the gameplay is so, well, I wouldn't say punishing, and I wouldn't say hard, but it's the gameplay enhances that because you can die quickly in this game. And that will set you back to a certain save point, and you'll lose your progress, and you'll need to track back to where you died basically and try again. So this game is really about trial and error, and that is something that a lot of people that don't have the patience will get tired from at some point. But you need to tread very careful in this game. And again, in combination with the depressing atmosphere, I mean that sort of gives you a sense of despair yourself, of that you know that you can die just going around the corner where there's an enemy hidden. And that brings me to another thing I really like about Dark Souls is the design of the levels. The core gameplay is all about opening up the level, trying to find the best way to the boss, defeating the boss, and then moving on. And the levels are so constructed that you'll find alternative routes and little hidden secrets and chests with items, and I really really like that. I love the design of the enemies. They look really frightening. I mean, they give me a sense of dread also because these enemies look so intimidating. And again, the game is quite um, punishing for your own mistakes. You know, if you don't know the weaknesses of the boss, you don't know how to kill the boss, if you don't have any strategy, it's just hammering the X button or the then you'll not make it. So you need to find out how to defeat the main boss. I love that. But the game is sort of held back by two main things. And that's why I don't think that Dark Souls is a masterpiece. I mean, it's a really good game, but two things hold it back. First of all, the camera. If things get hectic, if there are a lot of enemies on the screen, if there's a boss that will tries to murder you, and it's a huge boss, it will obscure your vision. You will see a lot of textures on the screen, and you don't even know where your character is. You don't even know how to escape from that situation. That is just not good gameplay. I think it won't help the player. Again, most of the times you'll die because you make the mistake, but there makes the mistakes. But there are also situations where the camera just doesn't focus on the situation, doesn't help you in a certain situation, doesn't give you the right view on the situation. Now, the other thing I don't like about Dark Souls are the controls. The controls are good, but they could have been better, and you'll notice that quite soon because for instance, there isn't a actual jump button. There's only sort of a roll thing you can do, and also I don't like the fact that you need to lock on to a certain enemy to have a good chance of killing it. because if you don't, you're probably just going to hack away and you're going to lose. You need to log on to a specific enemy, and sometimes the game just doesn't seem to choose the right enemy you uh, want to kill first. Another thing I don't like is the fact that sometimes you want to escape a certain situation. For instance, you want to climb a ladder, right? So in order to climb the ladder, you need to press the A button, and the climbing animation will begin, and you will lose valuable seconds in the game because of the animation starts and the guy is going up the ladder. In the meantime, the boss has the chance to just strike you while you're just climbing the ladder, and that is sometimes unfair. I would have liked that the controls were more open, more free-form, less restricted, that you would just walk on to a ladder and automatically you would climb that ladder. And it seems like the enemy has an advantage because even if you are on top of the ladder, the character still needs a lot of time to actually get off the ladder and move on. So if there are enemies on the top of a tower just waiting for you, they will strike at you while you're still on the ladder. It's really so the controls sometimes feel restrictive and doesn't help you with the game. So these are the things that I don't really like about it. And I don't think that Dark Souls actually is a masterpiece, but it's still a very, very good game. Let me know what you think about Dark Souls. Have you finished it? Did you like the controls? Are there other things you don't like about the game? Let me know and leave a response. And see you in the next video.